are you doing?
I'm trying to use 2 wah pedals at once to get 2 different filters, but I don't think it's working. There's gotta be a better way to do this, right? I wish we had a pedal that could do this automatically, that maybe matched the studio and also matched my shirt.
Maybe some different waveform options.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Oh well, back to this.
It's really not that bad.
It's bad.
I think it's pretty impressive. You can't do it standing up.
No, you can't. I'm not even gonna try it. You know what I would think if I saw a harpist doing this?
What?
I would think, man, never heard of float.
What's float?
I'm glad you asked. This is Float by Old Blood Noise Endeavors. It's 2 filters that are looking at each other and having a conversation. They're low pass, high pass, or band pass, and you can select the waveform shape. But before we go into all the crazy cool sounds this thing can make, it won't make sense until I explain what it does. So we're gonna start with just 1 filter because these 2 filters are essentially the same. What's that? The 2 people are telling me that you can run this differently. They said the filters work differently depending on how you plug in and out of the pedal. My favorite way to use this is to use filter 1, set it just as basic auto wah, and take filter 2 and set the cutoff to low so that just the low frequencies come through. So it's gonna be like a wah 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 sound.
What was that?
Wah, wah, wah. And I'm gonna take that sound, I'm gonna run it into something like overdrivey, like Frenchy. Like something like Screen Violence would be a great choice. And I'm gonna make it sound like kind of like a synth pulse so that that's playing over the auto wah sound. Honestly, when I do that, it sounds like an extra layer, like an extra bass layer over what I'm playing. It's delicious. I've been trying to find some ways to make my harp sound more like a guitar, and I use the filters on float to do that. So I take the cutoff of the first filter and I make the range very shallow and cut those low frequencies. And for the second filter on float, I turn the sensitivity basically all the way up to trigger a low pulse when I hit notes on the harp hard. And I run all of this into the UA Dream to make it sound like an old classic Fender amp. Well, this is all getting a little complicated now, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
this is kind of too much.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just want to use a filter pedal to just use a filter in stereo. So how can we do that?
We can set each filter at a different rate, and then, I don't know, get a drummer.
If you want to get really crazy with it, you could send each filter to a different chain of pedal effects. Thank you so much to Old Blood Noise Endeavors for sending me my two new friends, Flo and Oat.